Hello, thank you for joining me. I am joining you from the Laurentian Mountains near Mont Tremblant in Quebec, in Canada. I am here living in the mountains by the forests, the rivers, and the glacial lakes. Yeah, I wish to honor this place that has brought so much joy to me and inform my embodiment practice. I am a registered master somatic movement educator and therapist. And the method that I practice is body-mind centering, founded by Bonnie Bainbridge Cohen. I offer much gratitude to Bonnie, a beloved teacher, mentor, and friend. Yeah. This work, with all of its depth into the body, different systems of the body, of the human body, all of the muscles and the bones and the ligaments and the fluids, the blood, all the different endocrine glands, the nervous system, the ligaments, fascia, in going such in depth with the physiology and what part of us each of the systems make, as well as our developmental movement patterns, how we as a human mammal began to develop our movement integrated with our senses and perceptions, from in the womb, conception, all the way to being born, to crawling, to standing and walking. I am a certified teacher, practitioner of body-mind centering, as well as an infant developmental movement educator and yoga teacher from the School of Body-Mind Centering. Yeah, I'm also, my first love and practice from when I was a child, when I discovered swimming when I was 10 years old, and then dance. Even as a wild child, I would love to dance. I just had a great need to express the creative energies that were coming through me. Having fun, just shaking out energy that was blossoming inside of my developing body. And I began to notice as well how it made things more fun. My home growing up was often had some melancholy in it. My parents were somewhat recovering from the internment of the Japanese Canadians during World War II. And although we had started to live a pretty good middle class life in a suburb of Toronto, there would be these moments of melancholy. And I would find that as a child, if I could just start dancing and singing and everything, that it would not only transform my state, but it would somehow change the energy in the house or bring some movement. I'm so grateful to dance, and I've spent the last 40 years of my life, most of it, as a professional dancer and choreographer and teacher and mentor, consultant. I danced for 12 years in New York City with the Erick Hawkins Dance Company, where I first heard of Bonnie Bainbridge Cohen, who had been there 15 years before me. And that was coming in the wake of when somatics were arriving into the dance world in New York City with Bartiniev's work, the Alexander technique, Pilates, and many other forms. Yeah, we're beginning to inform some new movements of dance, contact improvisation, postmodern dance. Yeah, I'm very grateful to that time. And it was dancing that led me to want to work with Bonnie Bainbridge Cohen, to understand these transformations that happen in our bodies, in my body, of state of mind, of presence, of different dynamic states, of different qualities of movement, and how those could be transmitted. I would say that another great influence in my life has been my ancestors of blood. My ancestors are primarily Japanese, also Mongolian, and from the Norse regions of Northern Europe. Yeah, I always felt so curious about my ancestors and wanting to know who they were before they migrated to Canada from Japan at the beginning of the last century. I began to feel, and especially as I got deeper into the body, mind centering developmental work, a calling somehow as though there were female ancestral voices, those of my grandmothers, that were longing to express themselves somehow through me, or perhaps it was by me allowing these voices to come alive in my dancing and the movements that I was able to shape, to inform me of who they are. I'm now also a certified practitioner of ancestral lineage healing, a way that we can also drop into our body and to our consciousness we have transmitting through us, to sense our ancestors and how they are embodied in us. So my current practice is highly informed by body-mind centering, by the transformative dynamics and power of dance, expression, rhythm, being in relationship, and transmitting together, and the beautiful holy mystery of it all. And also by always searching for a sense of belonging, belonging with my ancestors and exploring that and discovering that, beginning to embody that has changed my sense of belonging. I don't feel like an individual solely, and I do not feel alone. And also this way of embodying and allowing embodiment to be informed by the environment that we are in and the beautiful web of life here on this earth, the expression of consciousness in all living things, and this web of life of which we are an integral part. We are in a relationship of interdependence, reciprocity, and interconnectivity. If we want to dilate out to the macrocosm, we are part of the universe with its condensing and expanding, and also the dynamics and rhythms of all of the planets and celestial bodies, the cycles, the seasons, all of that. So I'd like to share with you just a small sample of my practice, a brief embodiment. Just gonna adjust here. Pardon me, I am recording this on my own on Zoom for you to share. So if you'd like to stay seated, that's fine, or if you're lying down, but if you are standing with me, just invite you to take a moment and feel the 3 dimensions of space around you, the space above you and below you. Take a moment as well to feel the weight of your bones, fluid inside your body, the volume of your organs in your belly. And just marvel at this beautiful expression of life manifested in each one of your living cells. I invite you, if you like, start to move in the space in your room or wherever you are. Awakening, moving from your skin as the part of you, your body that meets the space around you. And as you begin to move your skin, just feel that there was a dialogue. Space is not empty. The space is filled with everything that's happened in it in the past, maybe everything that's going to happen in the future, but also what's happening exactly right now in this present moment. Your movement, your life force moving in this space. And as you move, I invite you to sense under your skin the layers of connective tissue, the fascia. It joins from the innermost layer of your skin that wraps around every vessel of nerves, blood vessels, bone, all the way to the depth of your bones, and interconnects these sheets of connective tissue all the way into your organs, differentiating all these different systems, different organs, and allowing them to slide and glide and be interconnected and interwoven, even in the brain, around the brain, and the central nervous system. So exploring these pathways and how these pathways are moving through the space. And as you feel yourself grounding, the weight of your blood, the weight of your bones, the awakening of all these different pathways in your body, I invite you to go now with your attention to this full body tissue of the fat. So the fat is a beautiful full body tissue that can transform, and it's found everywhere. It's also the body tissue that, as well as your blood, hormones from your endocrine system are also released into your fat. It creates a cushion, creates insulation, softness, cushioning, and it's also stored energy and fat. You feel this all the way down to your pelvis, the floor of your pelvis, your kidneys. Just take a moment and see as if you're moving. Not only can you include all of this beautiful fat, no matter how little or much you have, between your organs, around your left and right kidney, nervous system, the insulation, comfort. Just land in your body with this beautiful sense of belonging, of feeling your body very much at home with itself. And hopefully more at home in your home. Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. Please reach out to me if you're interested to hear more about my work. I offer courses online. I do guest teaching, and I also do I have a private practice of working with people of all backgrounds.